What's up, YouTube? It's me again. So I come to you guys tonight to apologize because I said I would have been back at least 3 days ago, but life. But the most important part is I didn't forget. That's the most important part. I didn't forget. So I came on tonight to give my shout outs. That was the original delivery. That's what was going on. And my shout outs go, I want to first say Dishingoutlocaltea. Thank you for the shout out. That was nice. It was, as your caption said, fair enough. 100. But this is why I had to. It was like a must. You have to. Whatever. Because the reason I say that is she, let me see. I have to choose my words wisely, and I want to make sure everyone understands. I want to be understood, not misunderstood. So I try to use, pick and choose my words. If I see me trying to pick the correct words so everyone will be on the same page, if you guys follow. So I said I wanted to shout out Dishingoutlocaltea because this was about 3-4 days ago. I made a video, whatever. But her name was mentioned. Chase, as you know, I like that better. Personally, I like Chase better. That's just cut to the chase. But who don't know her is Dishingoutlocaltea. But I posted a video and she her let me tell you this how it went. I'm scrolling on my timeline. You know how you be scrolling so fast, but all I see is the red 100. I ain't look at what was in front of it, what have you, but I see the red 100. So my mind, my mind went to thinking T100, because originally when I came on YouTube, that was my YouTube name, T100. But that's it, that's all. But I was like, this name must be too short. I saw other somebody else with a T100, but they were doing something with motorcycles or something like that. So I ended up changing to T1000 because I can't be 99 and I cannot be 999. I can't straddle the fence. So you either gonna be 100 or 1000. Next best thing, 1000. So boom. Here we go. So, I've been making my little videos, here and there, everywhere. And this particular video I made, Chase, Dishingoutlocaltea, she, I'm scrolling back to that. I'm scrolling. But you know how you scroll through your feed and you might see, but the 100 what caught my eyes. So I'm like, what? Still thinking on T100. Follow me. But in that, so once I realized, because I saw a dish, because that's the man I'm subscribed to, it said Dishingoutlocaltea. Next thing I saw was the 100 on the end first. So I'm like, what? She talking about, whatever, T100. But was not the case, you guys. When I looked in front of the 100, it said fair enough. So I'm shouting her out because that was the intent. And she pulled, Rich and pulled that right out of that. It's like, okay, that was your opinion. And that's just that. So for me, the caption meant more than the share. Because as I went down, because like I say, I'm scrolling. First thing I see, 100 digital loyalty. I don't see my video right below that. I'm still learning. Which, and I know once I actually see the whole picture, I know what it is. But this was all I saw because I'm just scrolling. So I stopped and said, I said, this is not local tea. Fair enough, 100. But I went down a little bit more, and it was me, in the picture, the video, whatever. I say, oh, she shared it. So I had to make it my business to come on here and say out the gate, I appreciate you for the because you could have just put that in the comments. You didn't have to share the video, which I appreciate the comment way more than the share, but I appreciate that as well because it did bring some traffic. So thank you, Chase. I'm gonna call you Chase. Others know you as Dishingoutlocaltea. So thank you for that. But what stood out to me the most, like a sore thumb, was Fair Enough 100. And at that moment, I knew, I said, well, she pulled that right out. You knew the intent. So for me, because I be thinking, y'all here, and I don't understand why people don't respect your opinions and whatever, whatever. But again, I should have been here. But I was supposed to do it the same day you sent it. But true though, I went over there, it's Granny Live, and it got deep over there. When I say deep, once that was over, I went 8 and slept like a baby. I did. I can't lie. So, I'm like, dog. But it wasn't for the bad, it was for the good. So, shout out to Granny. I also want to shout out Real Deal with D, because all this happened the same day. These 3 people, Dishingoutlocaltea, aka Chase, um, Real Deal with D, and Askgranny. You know, these the people that had my attention that day, but I had to make it known, because I couldn't get, because I don't think I responded to, I don't think I replied. I wanted to come on my little platform, something to talk about, whatever. I wanted to thank her, personally, basically. So I wanted to do that, and I wanted to make sure I don't think I replied. Couldn't have been, because it's been on my mind now, I'm a woman of my word. So if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. That's just me. But I shout out Ditching Our Local Tea, Ex Granny, and Miss Real Deal with D, because she allowed me on her platform the other night. I think it was the same night. So I can't forget about her either, because she allowed me to come up and, speak my opinion. I don't know why people get so mad when you want to give your opinion. That's why it's an opinion. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, so I did want to do that first. So, mind you, my caption is shout outs and setups. And completed my shout outs. Love you guys. Chase, thank you for the traffic. As Granny, appreciate the live. It hit home. Miss Real Deal with D, I thank you for being on your panel. Yes, I do. And you welcomed me because that was my second time. And you had no problem, So thank you. I want to thank you as well. So I want to put that first. Because don't think I forgot, and don't think that I'm unappreciative. Because like I say, Chase, appreciate you for the traffic. Because you have brought me some views, and I appreciate that. That was not my main focus. Like I said, you could have put that in the comments, but you didn't. You shared my video, and I appreciate it. Not thinking, whatever, whatever. But, that's how I feel about that. And Miss DNA is granted. So I wanted to get all of that out the way first, because I wouldn't be able to make this live without doing it. It wasn't gonna sit well with me. But I appreciate her knowing that the intent was being fair, not being negative, not on the, it was, I'm on an even borderline, so she got it. That's what and if more people could do that and respect other people's opinions, I think the platform would go way smoother. And speaking on that, I want to say this. This is my next thing I want to talk about. As far as YouTube goes and everything that's going on, and not saying that 1 or 2 people could make it, which they could, it don't take but one bad apple to spoil it. We all know that. It could happen, but yeah, I thought about this weeks ago for the scenario that happened today. I was thinking, I say, boy, my people, they know how to care out. They know how to show up. We the people, because guess what? Y'all done included me in it. I'm in it too. You know, I have to, I have to do that. Because I'm one. Might as well call me guilty, which I ain't done none of that, but you might as well call me guilty too. And this is why we get stereotyped as a person. This is just why. A couple weeks ago, always something going on, but anyway, this is what I had came up with like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, due to all this chaos and, you know, is what to play? Yeah. Tonight? Hold on. Who you on the phone with? KJ. Okay, tell him I'm gonna call his mama when I finish doing this. Hold up. See, I don't like to lose my train of thought. I was on to something. Wait a minute, you guys. I know what it was. So back to this. Yeah. That's my baby. That's my little cousin. Tell my kid what time it is. That's what I wanted to know. It's 10 o'clock. I don't know how long you want to play for. But anyway, excuse me, y'all. This was about 2 weeks ago. I was thinking, I saw, because it's been drama, whatever, and I'm like, my people, they just don't get it. Like, you just really can't do nothing but pray for them, because at the end of the day, this will hit my mind. I'm like, now, these people on a platform. This place here where we are right now is called YouTube. So I'm talking about them. We're going to say YT. Talking about YouTube. Do y'all I don't know. This was my theory. Not saying it's coming to pass and nothing like that. I'm like, but how we be acting, I'm going to have to include myself. Because I'm one. But I don't be doing all that. But I still have to represent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to exclude myself because I know what it is. And, yeah. So I'm like, deep, y'all know. Y'all don't think what's going to end. This was my theory. Keep in mind. These people probably finna start. You gonna need an application before you get on here. They gonna wanna know your gender, your race. They gonna wanna know all of that. Before you know it, and then we keep in mind because I included myself, because yes, then we gonna be wondering why they doing all that and what. So you don't know. I mean, can you blame them? Is the question. Can you blame them? That's the real question. We know why. Stop asking why. That's what gets me with it. So I'm like, people gonna be wanting to know your religion. You have to really, because it's really like a job. Keep in mind, I've noticed that, and it's just why I can't come on here every day like that. Because I can if I want to, but just to do that, that's why I put under my thing. I ain't just reacting. I be, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get into whatever I put on there. That's it. That's all. So all the other stuff, I ain't with all that, because that's I can't deal with it. So that's just my theory, my hypothesis, my educated guess. Hypothesis, my educated guess. That's just my guess. Start taking applications that's asking your work, like a real job, your work history, your race, religion, all of that. Yeah, they're gonna have to, because in order to keep this from, that's all they can really do. Other than that, I only know one other person in full control, and guess who that is? My Father in heaven. Other than that, if they don't do what they gotta do on their end, this is a promise. He will take care of it. However he see fit. And can't nobody question that. So you have a chance to still question man, but ain't nobody worried with that. So at the end of the day, keep your ears peeled and your eyes open, you know. So that's that on that. That's what I think. Eventually, because I just do not see this ceasing no time soon. Because okay, so here we go. Not funny. I'm just how we got here. Here we go. Said ended up no time soon. It will be stopping. So here we go. We got a great big showdown today. Here come the setup part. We done had the shout outs. Shout out to you guys. We on the setup part. Y'all, keep in mind this is all my opinion. I'm reacting off of an action that I saw. That's it, that's all. And the only thing, and let me retract. I be having to bag up because it be, that's why I be having to come over here on my own stuff. Because the story, it could go on and on. But I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm finna backtrack for 1 second and say, this is why I don't speak on the trees. This just why. Because me personally, trees do way. It's just a never ending story. And if I focus on this, I don't have the type of time to be coming every day talking about her. When I said it's just a never ending story. I mean, just let her do her. We all know it's gonna play out at any point. Everything has to come to an end. So just, let it play itself out. So I just don't speak on it because I I also know the same thing. That's why I don't, because I know it's every time I try to bring up her name it make me stutter. Like, and I just saw few a few other people do the same thing. When you bring that up, it make you stutter. Like, it's just so much. You you'll be all over the place trying to talk about that. And I just don't, I ain't into that. Because I have enough to worry about my own self. So I'm just not into that part of it. But what happened today, you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and get my opinion on it. Because like I said, I already formed my opinion when I saw it. I think my opinion, and it's two-sided for Treese, but one-sided for whoever she into it with, whatever. But keep in mind, all this my opinion, my synopsis, what I see with my theory, my hypothesis, all of that. That's me, by myself. I ain't think I was going to talk about this girl, but I know y'all waiting. I'm finna tell you, she just make you. I can't lie. Trees do a lot. She do. She do. I can't lie on. I won't lie for her. But she, in my opinion, what happened? We're gonna go just start there, and I'll get to that later. But in my opinion, what happened today, like I say, is two sides, probably more on Tree's side, but on the other side, it was a setup. They knew she'll run to it. They knew she would fall for it. I agree. And it's my opinion as well. So I agree with, because I've heard that from several people. So yes, I agree with that part. They played on her mental. They knew she would fall for the okie doke. So far as on Tree's part, my belief is, in my opinion, we already know who Treese is. I mean, like, I don't know in real life, but I know her. I mean, I think everybody do, in my opinion. You already know who she is. She an open book. I mean, when I say open, open. And when I say open book, I'm an open book. But my thing is, for my open book part, you have to ask me a question or something. I'm a person, I can't lie. You'll know when I'm lying, let's say that. But other than that, I said, I mean, it's like really nothing like, thank you, Jesus, that ever, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm just an open book. I don't know, but I see that in Trees. She's an open book. So for her in Trees, number one, I know she had already ate. Let's get that together. She had just ate ribs. She still got on her pajamas. She still it's still around this time. You just ate. So for you to rush out to that U bar like you did, and now you want to order chicken and waffles, I'm like, you just ate. I know, and that looked like a mess of ribs. When I say a mess, I mean mess. I think I want to cook ribs and potato salad tomorrow. That was a mess of ribs. Like, you ain't hungry. This just happened. But anyway, I mean, you do have your people that's love food, whatever. I eat to live, and I eat. I eat. But I know this girl just ate, and she ate a big plate of ribs. So anyway, so I think on Trees End, Trees, like I done said on one of my I think that was my very first video when I came out here. How Trees from the streets. She know the hustle game, yada yada. So on her end, Trees, she's, in my opinion, paranoid, very much stressed out, trying to get off the stress. She just had bigger fish to fry. And I think at that very moment, she was ready to release it because she like, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of it. But at the same time, when she heading over there, I better say ping content. She knew them people wasn't coming out there. I knew they wasn't coming. I mean, these people saying, we already know beating out there. We know you got one in Alabama, one claim they down the street, up the street, round the corner. You knew the people, and as quick as you rushed out of there, how long you thought it was gonna take him to get there? Now let's be real about it. But that's what I say. I don't know. That was just a moment. She knew what nobody coming but Tanya. That's it. That's all. That was the motive. I mean, it could have been more. It's more. I know it's more to it, and I get it, you guys. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike none of that. 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 Ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Cause guess what? God say love everybody. I love everybody. She ain't never ever crossed me. I love her even more so. You feel me? I don't have nothing but Trees, like I say, Trees from the streets. And her mind is just set up. She knew the cops was coming. But who want to deal with the popo? She know. No, I'm lying. Let me retry. I say she knew. She didn't know. She did not know that they would call the cops. That's where everything else prior to the cops being called, she knew them people were never coming. That was gonna be her opportunity to say, yes, I went, they didn't show up. It was content. Let's just say that. I'm gonna wrap that up. It was content for her at that moment. And this, what they call it when you she was it was content by the time she made it there, because like, I'm here now, I done jumped up, you got to go with it. But at the house, it was more, I'm tired of this. I get it. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's stressful. It's just, I get it. 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 But you shouldn't have dared ran out the house the way you did. And then you ran to a club. The club's going to search you anyway for weapons. I'll tell y'all about that another day. Not today, but this just happened. Hump day gone. Remind me, y'all, this just happened. Hump day gone. I really came to tell y'all about that, but this happened today. I want to tell y'all about hump day gone. I can't talk about it today because that's a whole nother story. But so, like I say, Trees, she had two reasons to be out, and she didn't know. The people who did it, they knew that y'all messing with her mental. Y'all know she going. But Trees, she know y'all playing with her. But she gonna go. But she know you ain't coming. But this could be content to keep her. Y'all know. Come on now. She's a hustler. She from the street. Say it all the time. And I know a little bit about it. Not personally, but we ain't here for that today. That's another story for another time. Tell you about that later. Talking about this right now. That girl. And I'm like, I she just make me lost for words. I'm like, you really going? Really? You know them people. Come on. You got one in Alabama. You know B ain't there. And then you got this other lady. I don't believe you believe everybody you see on social media. This girl says I'm right up the street. I go there all the time. So you mean tell me you believe them three people and that's what hauled you off to? No, ma'am, you can't make me believe. You probably your mind, in my opinion. But this only thing I want to suggest, Trees, this social media is weighing you down. You're strong, don't get me wrong. You are very strong. You are a strong young woman. But I can tell you this too. I have a 38-year-old sister. Within the last 2 weeks where I live, I came home one day, the first occasion. Cops everywhere. Like, what's going on? Yeah. No people knows him. They say a girl got killed. And, they had tape on the car. Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, what? Why? Come to find out, girl ran over here to a fight. When she got here, couldn't have been, I don't know. I don't know the situation. But she didn't leave from the scene, is what I'm saying. 17 years old. Week later, she was 18, this one. I don't know what really happened with that, but she got killed. So, and I told my children when the 17-year-old got killed, not me, excuse me, which in down, my children are very antisocial, all three of them. But I told them, don't run to no fight, because these days, ain't nobody fighting, baby. And if you don't know that by now, you ran to a fight at 38. My sister 38. And if she said, I'm finna go over there, no, you're not. No, you're not. I'm not. You wait on them. We'll do that. That's it. That's all. I'm not pulling up. I don't care. It could be at Winn-Dixie, Albertson. I don't care. We're not doing it. What we look like at this age, running to a fight. Come on, grow up. You too big for that. For real. You too big for that. No. But I get your emotions are running high. So back to I wanted to say my suggestion to you. I know can't nobody talk to you. No, you'll never see me, meet me, whatever. But my only suggestion, which I've been saying, never came up here on you. I don't even care for talking about you. My only suggestion to you, even if you don't want the help, like therapeutically, going to mental, even if you don't want that, just give yourself, you have to work on yourself. If you can't do, and everybody don't believe in the same thing. But if you don't believe in getting help talking to someone, at least owe it to yourself to get off of social media. Promise yourself 2 weeks. Don't look at nothing. Don't look at nothing. I mean, that's all you have to do. I mean, and I know that's like taking on a job, a 2 week vacation with pay. So you should be able, if you can go out of town, you should be able to take 2 weeks to focus on self. Get self together. Get this together. Come on, you got bigger fish to fry. And guess what? One thing I ain't ever been was a hater. Ever, ever, ever. Still not, won't ever. I'm going to say never, because mama always say don't never say never, because you never know what can happen. But on this here, I say never. Give yourself that peace of mind that you need a peace of mind. Like 2 weeks by yourself, no social media. So when you do come back, you should be, you know what I'm saying? Because, Trace, and my whole thing about it be, I just like to be understood and not misunderstood. And what I mean by that, y'all might hear me retracting a lot and trying to figure these words out, because what my opinion has already been formed. So in my mind, I'm using different words for me. And everybody might not understand those words. So I try to break it down so everybody understand just where I'm coming from. I want to be understood, not misunderstood. I want everything to be clear. You know what I'm saying? No questions, no. So at the end of the day, trees, you want to do better. And then, this why I don't talk about trees. I choose not to. Not that I can't, because I can, but it's just for me personally, it's just a never ending story. I be focused on that 24 hours a day, and that's not my goal, I promise you. And I can't keep up with it enough to be able to do all of that. I can't do it. I don't want to. Point blank period. I just don't want to. I don't want to. That's it. That's all. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because does she make me out of breath? It's just a never ending story, and that's not good for nobody. I know it ain't good. That's how I know it ain't good for you. That ain't good. To all, that's gotta, I know you, I gotta give it to you. You are strong as hell, girl. You are. You are. You're definitely strong. I give you that. Kudos to you, Trees. You are very strong. You are very strong. I don't know how you do it. I don't know what you do. I think I'm strong, but like, how old is girl? I be broke. I don't know though. I'm pretty strong myself. But I know what I would. I know what I would do for self, and that would be back up off social media. Take a break. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I purchased a flip phone. I can't look at nothing. You know what I'm saying? People I want to be in contact at this moment is the ones I love. That's it. That's all. And God, constantly talk to Him first. He got all the answers. This is my opinion. But I promise you, He got all the answers that you're looking for. So that will be my main focus. And outside of that, the people I love. Point blank, period. So I mean, today was just, I'm like, Trees really finna go? Girl, that's why I say, I ain't never thought it was no skit. Some people trying to say it was a skit over there. I ain't never thought it was no skit. I knew, well, I don't know for sure, but in my opinion, I knew it was never a skit. Ever. It cuz. It's how I know. Before I know. Excuse me. I was on, I forgot what B was talking about. I was on, no, B is. Just so happened I went there. Boy, that's what I be saying. I ain't never saw them ever a day in my life. But I'm subscribed to B. Because I thought, I still do think B is a nice person. She's genuine. I still do think the same thing that I was thinking. This how I ended up over here. B saying, no, she ain't do no live or nothing like that. It was, guess in her community, I'm still learning, keep in mind. But she was like, she not going to be on her page. She going to be on, I forgot the young lady's name. She going to be on their page, but I guess it's one of her moderators. So I just happened to tune in. I forgot what forgot what it was supposed to be about, but anyway. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna chime in. Baby chimed in. That's when all this. I'm like, oh, that's what, baby. They was going all woo the woo the woo. Like, damn. So what trees at? Chimed in on trees on live. What? Trees pulling out. Trees. 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 You ain't got nobody. I mean, you just going, or you going straight to the U-Ball. You ain't gonna, you going straight there for real. That's what made me say it wasn't no skit. It was content because I know for a fact, still in my opinion, she did not know the real cops were coming. I know that for a fact. You can see her face. You didn't know they were coming for real. I didn't think they were coming either. I knew they weren't gonna pull up. I just thought it was just a facade. That's it, that's all. You're on a blank mission. Trees knew it was blank, that's why she ordered that food, chicken and waffle. I'm like, Trees, you just ate. Huh? Come on now, am I tripping or what? You just ate. You should be full. And you claiming you got what? I mean, some people out, but I don't want to talk. It's just, so that's why I just can't, I can't. That's a never. And I don't want to talk about that all day. I don't even want it to bother me enough. All I could do with that, turn it over. When I say turn it over, I turn it over to him. God, he going to have to deal with that because I can't. Not personally, no, and I will not. All I can do is say what I say. That's it. That's all. I ain't doing no more with that. I turned it over. That's why I don't talk about it. But today, in my opinion, again, I think she did it for content as well as relieving stress. And which relieving stress, I get it. I get it. I get it. I told my sister all the time, say, I'm telling you, if they do this, why, I'm going out. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Still grieving myself. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no way. And for time, I changed my mind. I don't even want to talk about her no more. I don't really remember talking about her. She did. I ain't really had no, you know what I'm saying? Telling you, I just never really had a feeling about it because you just got there, in my opinion. I mean, ain't nothing to feel like just somebody else. I mean, there's nothing to it. You just somebody else. That's it, that's all. But even, I think this what got me to want to say just one thing I wanted to say about her. No, it might be two. You went 104 miles there to get the trees. Might be three. Because I saw you post a picture say you was in your Gucci on the way to a graduation, but yet you done took off to go with trees. You know where she could possibly be having a fight, a showdown. You will, girl, if them people would have took that sweater from around you and wrung your neck, you ain't ready. She just not ready. She not ready. And See, that leads me to say, I believe, in my opinion, and I ain't gonna say that, I mean, because I thought, first time I saw her, like, she got sense in her head and talk with sense, and you know what I'm saying? But what that word them people using now here, she's unraveling, I think, to where you're getting. Y'all ever saw The Fan? I think it was Wesley Snipes. I think it was with Wesley Snipes. Yeah, the Fan. She's starting to put me in the mind of that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It ain't my business to worry about. But I'm just saying today is a ridiculous day. I'm like, what? That's all I can get out there at the very moment. Because again, like I said, my opinion has already been formed. So that was my first reaction to my own self. I ain't come on here. That was my first reaction. Like, please went out there for content. Few reasons. She went out there for a few reasons. But at the end of the day, my time, trees. Excuse me out. You're 38, mama. I mean, I know you from the streets and you bout it. But trees, you have to know, you have to choose your battles wisely. I don't think that was the one. I mean, however, whatever, it was so many loose ends to that. Let's say that, loose ends. It was just so many loose ends to that. You just no thinking. You ain't thinking about nothing. You struck out the house. Where is you going? You ain't put the dog out. Wait, where is you going? You hold up, My mom always say, you got to get in front of you. And you got to think. You got to stop. My mom says, stop, 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 and think. Stop. Ain't no signal hit. Ain't nothing say, let the dog out while I'm gone. Or, I mean, I heard you set the alarm, but baby, for what you did, when you called Tony, you should have told Tony, go to my house, watch my house. Because you already got your security. So you should have told her, go straight to the house. Because they're going to take that sweat off of her and wring her neck with that. Thought that was awful. I don't know if she would out there. I didn't see her, you guys. So I don't want to be on here telling no lies. Because that ain't me. I'm just going off of what I saw. And it's just my opinion. That was just, say, I don't know. Because most of the time I see trees, it be from the reaction people. I don't just sit and watch her lives. No, I don't. I can't. Because trees talk too loud and she be screaming. And it just be too much on me. And I like peace. You know what I'm saying? I like peace in my life. So I don't be wanting to engage in all of that. But today, say what? Cause I wouldn't have never went to her today unless these people and then the girl playing it. Excuse me, why she on live? Why Treese on live? And the other girl saying, I don't know their name, y'all, but the other girl was saying, who that is? She said, oh, Treese, she on live now. I'm like, she on live? But I had just watched Treese live from when B said she was talking about her, whatever. And she was eating them ribs. I'm talking about you in your nightgown. And this was like a 15-minute difference. Ain't no way you're here ordering chicken and waffles for you. You here for content? Because people want to see, how your drama sells. But come on, man. You already got bigger fish to fry. You already you got enough drama right now to sustain you for at least, woo, I know 5 years at least. Come on now. Come on. And you already know. Today, they finna be talking about this for the next 6 months. at least at the bare minimum. Last issue went on for a year. Cool. Might be 2 years. I don't know. But guess what? Y'all this is it. This why I can't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? My heart goes out to her. I hope everything work out between her. I don't even like talk, but that's why I don't even bring her up. But from today, I seen it. Like you really just don't. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't gonna say you don't care. You just you stuck in the street life. It's like your mind. The popos coming. Who wants to see the popos? You know that. So in your mind, you think you watching out for the popos. These not the popos. You watching out for, girl. And they not just in your city. These people all over the world. So to me, in her mind think she on the lookout like she looking out for the popos. You're not looking out for the popos. You looking out for way more than that. So you can go and get your mind off of that, mama. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you, and I'm gonna definitely pray for you because you really need to get the stuttering when I get talking about her. Y'all, I don't know why. And I just saw a couple other people do that. Because it's so much. It's like it's draining just to even think about it. I don't want that. I like peace. Peace be still. I like peace. I love, not like it. I love peace. I love my peace. Trees, you better get you some quick. Even if you don't want to go see nobody, talk to nobody, just back up. Back up. Take a step back. Give yourself 2 weeks like you're on a job. Think of it like this. You're on a job. You're on your 2 week vacation. No phone, no nothing. Give yourself 2 weeks. Just two. No social media. You should be able to afford at least 2 weeks. I know you can. Just give yourself 2 weeks. Don't talk to nobody but your kids, people you love. Put your friends, they got to hold up a minute. Cause I don't know. That's all I could suggest. I just know it was a lot today, but keep in mind, all this is my opinion. Don't nobody get it twisted. I started out giving my shout outs, and I ended up talking about the setups. And again, just to recap, in case who wasn't listening, I shouted out Dishing Our Local Chief, dishing out local tea, which I prefer to call Chase myself because I like that name. I have a nephew named Jace, not Chase, but I like Chase better for my own self, my opinion. So I shouted out Dishing Our Local Tea, aka Chase, Miss Real Deal with D for having me on her panel. I shouted out Granny. Oh, Granny. Y'all finna make, I was trying to do a recap. But this why I got distracted from my original shout out. I'm gonna keep it pushing because I went over there before I was supposed to do what I did, and I got can't see it gets deep over there, y'all. It could get deep. It got deep that night, and all I could do was eat and go to sleep like a little itsy wincy teensy wincy baby. I was out. I say, damn, I was supposed to go make this video and thank Chase. Special shout out to Chase because you did send me some traffic. I appreciate it. Last but not least, this why I came back and thank you, Jesus. My new subscribers. That's the traffic. Thank you, Chase. Shout out to my new subscribers. Y'all continue to like, share, and subscribe because I'm be coming back more. I just want to get past all of this extra because it's just, I can't deal with it. And if that's what y'all looking for from me, I just don't have that in me. So hey, it's not your cup of tea. I'm very patient. Let's just know that. I'm a very patient person. I ain't no hurry for nothing. If I'm gonna wait on somebody, I'm gonna wait on the Lord. That's it, that's all. On the shout out, so for as the setups, we'll recap that real quick. I'll let y'all know that in my opinion, I think it straddled the fence. You know, it wasn't right. Period. I can't say that I'm lying again. I'm gonna tell you when I'm lying. I'm gonna say it was wrong, but Trees, you gotta listen more, my mom, cause people say everything. I don't know. I don't want to call it either, cause I'm not the judge. I'm not the judge. I'm not. But just to recap on the setup part, Trees went to meet up to fight people she knew was in different states. You know, you rushed out your home in 2.2 seconds. You had just ate. You got there and you ordered chicken and waffles. You know, that was the content part of it. And, you know, when you rushed out, it was serious. You was going to do what you said you was going to do. I get it. I understand. Because you got a lot weighing on you. You got a lot. It's a lot. It's too much for me. And I'm going to pray for you. Yes, I will. I'm going to send it up tonight. I will be praying for Latrice Allen because, baby, you definitely need prayer. And like I said, the only thing I suggest to you, because I can't tell you what to do, you might not ever in your life see this, but my only suggestion, if you don't want to go see anyone, seek the help you need, at least pull yourself for yourself. Just you. Say, I'm putting social media down 2 weeks. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to deal with no friends. I only want to deal with the people that love me. And you should know who those people are in your life and get your flip phone temporarily and deal with only those people. Put that social media up because that's just egging it on. Them comments are ruthless. They ruthless. That's egging it on. So it ain't at this point it's just no good. And you already know it's not gonna stop. And the only way, God forbid, that it's gonna stop is if you or the other person tell you guys as supporters, chill out, back off, ain't on it. Other than that, only other person gonna be able to stop that is God. But get what? Support's gonna egg that on to the end. They can't tell y'all nothing. I can tell you that now. No, they know it. They can't tell you that. So we can cancel them out. Cancel the supporters out. They ain't no help. They can't do it. It's gonna take God or the people that got it started. That's it. That's all. So with that being said, I just don't know, y'all. I think it's awful, me personally. But like I said, I'm gonna keep you in my prayers, Trees. Um, Thank you guys that have shouted out. Y'all continue to like, share, and subscribe to my page. Cause I gotta tell y'all, can somebody please remind me tomorrow to come and tell y'all what happened Wednesday for Hump Day. That's what I really wanted to come. I'm gonna have to write it down because I don't want to forget. That's what I was really coming for. The shout out and tell y'all what happened Wednesday. Because I got to tell you that for sure. So again, don't y'all forget, like, share, subscribe. Remind me in a comment. Come back tomorrow and tell you guys what happened Wednesday gone that I was supposed to be talking about tonight. I don't know, y'all, because I be feeling like, no lie, certain things, the Lord, he just laid on my heart to where it won't be bypassed. Like the shout out, I wasn't going by another day without, I'm like, I had to let Chase, I'm calling her Chase. Y'all should know who she is by now. I like Chase. I got a nephew named Jace with a J as in Jace. Yes, so I like that name, Chase. But I had to come say that because that was totally unexpected. Y'all know that I'm new to the platform. I don't really come on like I'm supposed to and want to. But shout out to Chase because, it was the caption for me. The share was nice, but I didn't realize that till after the caption, and I thought the caption was worth way more than the share. So just for her to understand and see where I was coming from, it wasn't no ill intent. She knew just where it came from. So let's just say that. So shout out to her again. That's why I had to come. But y'all remind me, I have to tell y'all about Wednesday, hump day past. This past Wednesday, today is Saturday. Wednesday gone. This just happened. I wanted to take you guys with me, but it was too noisy where we were. So, but I'm gonna tell you guys about that because that was something else. I could really tie it into this, but oh, see, I be losing my train of thought. Back to this, but for real though, I just thank God because it be like it, it's not crazy, but I don't want to use that word, but it's I don't know, it be tripping me out. Let's say that. It be tripping me out because like I say, I don't talk about her. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I ain't gonna you but anyway, I don't wanna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But it be like certain things be when it weighs so heavy, it's like vomit. It's like to me my vomit. Like I gotta spit it out. Like I ain't gonna be able to hold it. I mean, and that's how you can't tell y'all how you know whether I ain't no liar, period. But you'll know if I'm lying or not. I can't lie, period. And if you know me, you'll know I ain't close to a good liar. You'll know exactly when I'm lying. And that's why I say when it's crazy, like, even for the video that Chase shared for me, even with that, I can't lie about it. I mean, I don't get no gain from. That's just how I see lying. I don't know why people lie. People don't like the truth. I noticed that. That's weird to me. Like, I love it. And I love opinion. Yeah, we're going to have to, I have a lot to talk about, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. When we get to 1,000 and I can go live, we're going to talk about who I am and as a person in real life, I'm here right now, but it'll be more, um, it'll be more like, in tune, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll really know, like, cause this is a video, man, but, yeah, once I get to 1,000, we're going to talk, I have a lot of stuff to talk about, and I ain't no Debbie Downer. I like to be up. And you'll see me smiling a lot. Because you know why? I'm going to tell you why. How I feel. Me, personally. In my opinion. No, this is a fact. Because it's me. So, this is why I smile. Because you just never know what type of day people are having. And for you to pull up and, hey, how you doing? You're going to make them people smile. And y'all know that's my biggest compliment on me, my smile. Like, oh, I love your smile. Yeah, that's what my mom was. It gets deeper, but that's why I smile to make somebody else smile because you never know how somebody else's day may be going. So, Trees, again, I'm going to go ahead and end this because I'm about to go eat. And I want to say, shout out to my people again. Chase, Real Deal with D. Askgranny. Keep it, it gets deep over there, you guys. Askgranny. It can get real deep over there. Check out Treese. I will be praying for you, mama, tonight. A heavy, heavy prayer. I will be praying for you, sis. And we gonna keep that there. Y'all don't forget to remind me in the comments. Come back tomorrow because I want to tell y'all what happened. Hump Day, Wednesday. That was crazy. I wish I could have recorded, but it was too noisy. The music and stuff was on. Y'all ain't gonna be able to hear me. So I gotta tell y'all about that. It ain't. It ain't good to me. And it wasn't that bad, but it was bad. Just remind me. Don't forget. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, y'all have a blessed night. I enjoyed coming on here. I wasn't there supposed to be talking about this, but like I say, wherever my Father in heaven leads me, cause I ain't gonna be able to turn it loose. I never be able to sleep, cause it just be worrying stuff, not worrying me, but it's something that need to be said. You know what I'm saying? And it be stuff I ain't heard nobody say. Baby, trees, right at this very moment, you should be on your knees right now. You should be around people, family that you love, that loves you. That's all you need right now. And get off social media. At least give yourself 2 weeks. That's all I'm saying. At least 2 weeks. Give yourself that try yourself out. Try yourself out. See if you can do it. If you can eat healthy, try to lose weight, do all of that. Try that out. Give yourself at least 2 weeks. Consider it a paid vacation. Do that for yourself. You don't think you deserve it? You should feel that you deserve at least 2 weeks. No, so because you say it's your job, act like it. Job, they give you 2 week vacation. Take your vacation. It's time, and get some things in order. Get your uh whatever you need to do about that. Get that together too. I ain't asking you to go see a therapist because I see you refuse, which is okay with me. I'm gonna continue to pray for you. So we can't worry with that. I done already turned that over to him. So I'm letting him deal with that on my end. I can't worry with it no more. But it's something that you need to be concerned with, and that's all I could. Some way I could steer you, baby. And I ain't say you gotta go. But guess what? I think it would be very beneficial. Very. I think it would be very beneficial. Go talk to him and the people you love. That's it. And get off social media for at least 2 weeks. Give yourself that cleanse yourself. I think that'll be great for you. Take your vacation, 2 weeks. That's it. That's all. And then come back. Girl, my sister 38. I'm not playing with her. And she knows it. I'm not. If that girl say she pulling up, well, girl, please. I wish I would pull up. I know where they bet not pull up at. That's all I can tell you about that. At the young, tender age I am, no. That's all I can tell you about that, sis. And I don't want them over here. And you better not let them come to yours. Because you know why? You got people to live for. I know I do. I know she do. And I remind her just same as she would remind me. So Treese, Latrice, I gotta call you by your whole government name, Latrice Allen. Get your girl. If you missed it, I'm saying it again for about the 10th time. My only suggestion, I know you don't want to go see a certified therapist or whatever. But if you just don't want to do that, my only suggestion for you, number one, go ahead, get on your knees, pray to God. It's time. It's time to go ahead and pray to Him. Go on, dismiss yourself. Take your vacation, 2 weeks. Social media. All you need to do is pray to God, take your 2 week vacation, and get your thoughts together. You need time to think, baby. You can't even think right now. Your mind, I see your mind. And that's why my heart goes out to you. Mine ain't on nobody's team. But when something lays on my heart heavy, I just have to say it. And that's all I have to say to you. Go get in you a spot by yourself. Pray to the good Lord. Pray to Him. Dismiss. Give yourself a 2 week vacation. And get your thoughts together. And then come back. I think we'll be happy to see you by the time you make it back in 2 weeks. Give yourself 2 weeks. That's it. That's all. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, y'all. I talked about what I was going to talk about. I'll be back, y'all, again. P.S. in the comments uh, to come back tomorrow and tell y'all about Wednesday. Wednesday. So, good night, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Trees, girl, I'm setting up a great big old prayer for you and your surroundings. So, at least. So, God bless. Y'all be blessed, and I'll be back. Good night.